Morning, everyone. Alright, if you're joining us for the first time, here's what we do. We go to Penguin Magic, we buy the number one trick, and then we review it. And now my dog's drinking some water. Penguin Magic. Also, if it's going to be the same trick as last week, we just go down to the next one, obviously. Okay, we got Right on the Money by R. Paul Wilson, one of my personal favorite creators. I love his style so much. It says, predict exactly how much change someone is going to pick up. A reputation maker strong enough to close your show with. For $10, man, there's some big shoes to fill. But let's check out the trailer and kind of see what they're saying.
What does it say?
83 cents.
I'm Paul Wilson, and this is called Right on the Money. It's a simple effect. A random amount of change is grabbed and dropped into a little bag. Inside the bag is a piece of paper. When they open the bag later, they find that that piece of paper accurately predicts exactly the amount of change that they put into the bag.
So right away, you gotta have what looks like a small little rocks glass full of change, a bag and a slip of paper. So I feel like it's not gonna be like a super like walk around heavy trick. I like the concept though of maybe just having this at my house, like having a little change bucket or drawer and being able to just knock this out. Obviously I'm 30 seconds into the trailer, let's watch some more.
Who's got a little change on you? Just a couple pennies, things that you don't mind getting rid of and not seeing again, anything like that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Just gonna tip it in here like that. Anna, would you just reach in, just pinch a bunch of coins. Don't take one, don't take a big fistful. Just pinch a bunch of coins. You notice that little bit of paper that's in there? Okay. Just like that. Grab a few. Yeah. Great. We didn't make any arrangements before the show or anything, did we? Would you do me a favor and hold on to that? Now you could have removed this much. You could have removed.
I'm still gonna buy it, but did y'all? I mean, really? Come on.
This much? You could have removed. That's actually about $1 there, right there. But the amount you removed was completely random. You didn't try and grab a certain amount, did you? That piece of paper has been in there the whole time. Earlier tonight, I wrote down an amount of change, a lucky amount of change, like lucky pennies. Now you can reveal it right away, or you can give it to them to take home and experience the magic on their own. It's a fabulous...
That's pretty funny too. You can reveal it right away, or have them take it home and experience it on their own. Who's not gonna... If you're doing this in the audience and then they're like, okay, and they just pocket it, the audience is just gonna be like, cool, like what do we do next? Like, come on. If you would do it that way, let me know in the comments, and let me know why. I am genuinely curious, because I feel like if you have a group of people watching you do magic, you all want to experience that magic moment together and not have one person just pocket it and walk away and then the rest of the audience be like, just twiddling their thumbs. Very interesting approach, for sure.
Situation. It's a great effect, and it's called Right on the Money. Check it out.
So it has 46 reviews, mostly all positive, which is another reason why I'm definitely going to buy it. I love R. Paul Wilson. First thoughts, first reaction, I don't think I'm going to like this. I don't think I'm going to like this at all. I think this is going to be way too expensive for what it is. I hope I'm wrong. I think for $10, I'm hoping there's going to be some more to this that I'm not seeing. But from that trailer alone, I'm not excited about this. Let's check it out. We know the rules. I got to buy it anyways. Alright, it's been purchased. It's an instant download, so I get to watch it right away, review it right away. But I'm not going to do that because I haven't had coffee yet, and I'm cold, and I'm tired, and I'm going to go make coffee. Which, let's be honest, it was really cold last night, and I did not sleep super well. So there's probably a chance that I'm just not in a great headspace right now. So watching that trailer, first reaction, I'm not excited. I'm not looking forward to what this trick might be. I think it's going to be bad, to be totally honest. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm gonna take a minute to walk away from all of this. And then I'll come back and watch the explanation and review it and let you guys know what I think. I hope I'm wrong. I do genuinely hope I'm wrong. I hope there's something more to this that I'm just not seeing and that the trailer's not showing. But okay, I'll check back with you guys in a couple days. Okay, just to clear the air and get it all out there. This is the 5th time I've shot this review. Each time ended up just having me fly into a rant, and it's not pretty, it's not good. So let's just start from the top. I don't like this trick. There it is. You can stop the review now if you're just curious enough if I like this trick or not. I do not. I love R. Paul Wilson as a creator. I think I said that in the beginning half. He's one of my favorite creators. I still close my show with his C3 effect. I think that's one of the best of all time. So I would highly recommend everyone just stop this review and go get C3 and learn that. You're going to be way better off, and it's going to teach you some better magic. Now to defend my point. If I don't like the trick, why don't I like the trick? I think it's too much money. I don't think the production matches a $10 trick. I don't think the explanation matches a $10 trick. And I don't think the secret just matches a $10 trick. This seems like something you'd get in Genie magazine, and you would read through it and go, oh, that's cool, I'll try that out. And then you'd move on. The explanation it's a 15-minute video. The first quarter is the live performance. The middle is the explanation. Then he goes through the routine again at real time so you can see it. But the reality is we just watched a live performance, so I don't see the benefit of that, to be totally honest. He also only teaches one performance variety, if that makes sense. In the demo, he has a cup of change, and then has the bag and the change, and he teaches that handling alone. I would love to have been taught a walk-around handling. I think that could have elevated the price a little bit, of if you have the bag up in like a front pocket or a pocket here. You know, what's your pocket management like? How are you going to retrieve the bag while retrieving the change? What's the handling there? He doesn't go over that, and I would have appreciated that. I think that could have raised the price a bit in my head. Still not to $10, but hey, it would have gotten closer. The next thing would be, it's too close to Gregory Wilson's exact change. So the most common performance of exact change is the spectator gives you a number 1 through 100. In your pocket, you pull out the exact change, hence the name. I don't really love that performance, to be honest. It's the most popular one. I don't think it's the best. On the download or the DVD or whatever Greg sells it as, there's one that you have an envelope. You shake it, you hear the change in it, you place it down. You could do this walk around, you could do this really any way. You could have it, you don't even need a table, you could have it in the spectator's hand, the envelope. You have them give you a number 1 through 100. You then open the envelope up, you tear it open, you dump the change out into either your hand, their hand, it doesn't really matter, and it adds up to it. That's a cleaner process. That's a better process. I think the magic's stronger because it's an open prediction to what the spectator's number is. And not the other way around where the spectator takes the change and pinches it, and then you've predicted that amount that they'll pinch out. Something about it sits better with me. I could also just be biased. That is fair. Which that brings me to the next point. I think the process gets in the way of the magic here. Think about this. This is what's happening here. You can watch the demo. I'm not making this up. There's a cup of change. The spectator pinches the change out of the cup, hands it to the magician. The magician takes the change, puts it in a bag, seals the bag, hands it to the spectator. The spectator takes the bag, opens the bag, counts the change, and then the piece of paper predicts the amount of change that's in the bag. That's too many steps. That's way too many steps just to say, you predicted the amount that it was going to be. So all around, if the process is too heavy to get to a result that's good. Not great, it's good. And now my last thing is the ad copy. The ad copy says this is a closer, or could be a closer. You close your shows with this. God, no. Please, no one close your show with this trick. Even as much as I like exact change, and I think that's a better version of this trick, I still wouldn't close my show with that. That's crazy. There's way better tricks to close your show that are going to be way more impactful to the audience. impactful. I don't know which one it is. So I think in the long run, this should have been cheaper. This feels like the trick I could have learned in a Genie magazine, and I would have thought my same thoughts then. I would have gone, all right, is okay. Is okay of a trick. Next, it's too similar to Exact Change to have been released 10 years after Exact Change. It doesn't really make any sense to me. There's a better version out. Get the better version. It's more expensive, but for good reason. The next, too heavy of a process. There's too much happening, too much movement. I don't like it. I think it detracts from the magic. Lastly, it's not a closer, in my opinion. The ad copy, I wouldn't call it an outright lie, because sure, you could close with this. You shouldn't, but you could. You definitely could. But don't do it. Please don't do it. It's not going to be good. And that's my review. It's a little shorter than the last time. There's no unboxing, nothing to really go over. I think R. Paul Wilson's still one of the best creators out there. I just don't think this trick hits the nail on the head. Again, if you want a closer, and you want a closer that's made by R. Paul Wilson, get C3. C3 is mind-bogglingly good. And you can get it from Penguin, I think. And if you disagree with me, and you think this trick is incredible, please just drop a line in the comments. Let me know where I'm wrong. I definitely want to know. Again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I've read the reviews on Penguin. They're overwhelmingly positive. So there's obviously a chance that I am wrong here and I'm missing something. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one where I will be reviewing whatever the #1 trick is at the time.